of loud Austin Stadium in Eugene, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense will go on the attack first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Dell. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Penn State's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Yeah, boy. The boy could be a monster now. Putting that badge up there.
And now they face 3rd down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And as he throws,
nice hit.
Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On target to the left. They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Defense looks as if it's coming. He'll keep it himself.
You're right there, big man. You're right there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off play action. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got to the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring defense close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Might be calling a hot route.
You need to calm down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Dell. Rushes on him. Finds his man. It's Yates. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw it. Might be looking to run. That's caught. It's Yates. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Watch Chamberlain, watch Dart.
Third and long. Now the play fake. Looking
Wrong
deep.
guy.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Under fire. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got him
under pressure and down.
Hey, time to wake up, your boy.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Dropping back, it's Dell. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Finds a little space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing. So if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He did not make it. A stone ball on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Down.
He tosses one high.
Look at that. Oh, shit.
And they give him enough for the 1st down.
That's not here.
And let's see if they can snap it one more time.
Like Moss, I'm going to give you another one. Damn, they want to quit this game? No, I'm going to keep it.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He might want another play.
Go back on your island. Can't spread them out.
Back to throw, it's Dell. Bringing the heat. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon.
The This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to throw on first down.
Come on, catch the ball.
Wait a minute, is he lucky to get that one back? Defense that close to an interception.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Sure hands, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing.
Pick that.
Put his man on the right.
Trooper? Well, you got to jump that one.
Brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option to give.
Come on, we're looking at you, Woodson, not reading the play.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Got his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Dell. He uncorks one deep. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Ducks. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Here's the handoff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Turning it on. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But
jump!
He's got it down the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pick.
Finds a man on the left.
What is this?
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The corners are walked up tight. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gives it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing
intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Bro, this kicker sucks.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic three. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
To the air, it's Dell.
Everything
And the
getting
pass
jumped.
is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his hand in the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bust through behind his pad.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Finds a man on the right.
Rambo, what are you doing?
Stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Catch the ball!
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Dell. The screen, he's got wheels. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Snap to the back. Looking for space to the left.
Bro,
pass ball's incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
Freshman.
Picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking for a man. It's Dell. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short.
You give me a post, take that safety with you.
Wants to go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action.
Take 2.
He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, and you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Damn.
He gets it away from his
end zone.
A very good kick here. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get a shot toward the end zone.
Good catch, freshman. You're having a good game.
Ducks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep.
Jump.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away.
Or is it the win? That's why.
Now on the return.
Or if I got a cut
And
back,
they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
He lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs through the tackle. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back.
Oh, everybody gets chopped inside.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just
back off.
Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Handoff from the gun. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Inside the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
Get off your block.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Running to Green. Picks up the first down. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Here's the pressure. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Dell. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Just tried to parse their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Here comes the heat. Unloads to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
It's cool. Y'all don't block
With the
nobody.
defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Complete out of the backfield. He's not even going to get close. Knocked out of bounds well behind the first down marker. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Going right to work up top. Looking deep down the right side.
What are you doing?
He's got it inside the 25. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Crowell. He's all the way
Rambo,
down to
you
the
gonna get benched.
2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively. Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a roll there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Gets it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left.
Bro, I need
And
you
he
to throw the
just
ball, bro.
overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Dell. This time it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm there.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down and 10th coming. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Off the play fake. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then...
Weathersby, you gotta go to the bench, bro.
Defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The give on the option. Powers through the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead has ballooned like it has.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose.
In the playoffs, Brady.
You're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, going for it and getting it on fourth down, close to midfield, I think just gave this offense a ton of momentum. I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. Maybe take a shot and see if they can really seize and capitalize.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Fires to the wideout. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now...
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. Defense trying to take it back. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here.
Too easy.
God
See ya in the
damn.
playoffs, Brody.
Has it back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an up?
Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
That's how y'all gonna go out.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Here's a throw downfield late. Pass pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated.